if you are working with necklaces for children, make sure they are old enough that they're not going to pull the necklace off, that they're not going to put it in their mouth, and that they will be responsible for it. And as a parent, you'll have to use your judgment if your child is old enough for that. Working with any of the gemstone therapy techniques when your child is asleep is wonderful because they're asleep. And it's really interesting to watch how their body moves in response to some of the methods. And I've mentioned before about the Foundation 5, putting the Foundation 5 over my children when they're not feeling well, and then as soon as the last necklace is on, they turn over in bed like this, and all the necklaces fly all over in all different directions, and that's fine. If they're old enough not to play with or hurt the necklaces when they're sleeping, that's fine. I'm going to show you a personal favorite that works for me too. And I'm going to introduce you to my little bear. I called him Bear. He's a little dog. He was given to me when I was in the hospital waiting for my heart, so he's been through the wash a few times. But he's also a really good neck pillow, so I've kept him. He's also modeling for you today the Dream On necklace. And what I have found for me is that when I wear necklaces to bed, I have woken up with them like this. And I'm thinking, whoa, that's cutting off circulation to my head. So actually, I do not recommend anybody to wear necklaces to bed. I just think there might be a risk involved, especially if it's a large necklace and you tend to squirm, or even if you don't, cut off some of that circulation to your head. Even if it's just some circulation, I just don't think it's a good idea. I still to this day, I will throw a necklace into bed, and sometimes in the morning Bob wakes up and it's over on his side. He says, "Oh, look what we're sleeping with tonight." He's kind of funny about it, but he's such a good sport. And I said, "Well, how did that get on your side?" So we just have fun with it. But if your bedmate is not one who is so cool about gemstones migrating over to their side of the bed, using a stuffed animal to help you I think it's a really good idea. Some advantages. Well, if you notice, this necklace is almost in a pure circle, and that circular shape has an affinity with especially with your whole being intelligence, and so your whole being is going to pick up on that circular shape. Whenever gemstones are in a circle, wow, that intelligence is alerted, and that intelligence pays attention to what's going on. The other thing is that this little guy, I can position anywhere I want. If I'm laying in bed and I've got something going on here, I can hold him here. That necklace is right there. If I need it behind my head, well, here he is. He's a great neck pillow. Could be behind my back. I can just snuggle him right there. I can hold him in the front of me. I have a great deal of control where I can place this necklace while I'm sleeping. Could be, I could put it between my knees, put it between my ankles. There's just so many different variations. So, if you don't have a stuffed animal, go adopt one. Hi there. And make yourself a friend and a gemstone therapy partner. So, yeah, he's great. I have given him a necklace to wear here. I've put one around his waist. You can put bracelets, if I wanted, around his wrist. Or I could put one or more around his neck. It all depends on how your body needs the interaction of the different stones, and also how long the necklace is. You may need, this particular one is 20 inches, and it wraps perfectly around his neck twice. Pick an animal that has, bring your necklace with you when you go to the store. People will think you're nuts, but who cares? We're nuts, right? Already. And let's see. Anything else about this? Yeah, I have given him 2 necklaces to wear. I have never done 3, but that's just me. Anyway, so great idea for kids and for adults.